Okay, I just wanted to show you guys a little segment on what's on the bench, and been out in the shop with the camera all day today, so looking around in the shop and see if I can show you a couple of things. This right here is a little set of birds that I am working on. I'm not gonna paint them. I think I'm gonna leave them just the way they are. They're on a nice little piece of driftwood. Alright, they're just two simple birds. Not sure how I'm gonna mount them yet. I still gotta build a little base for them on the bottom so it stands up better, but nice little piece of driftwood. Mounted the one bird here on the side and the other one on the top. I didn't even give these guys legs. I just kind of drilled a little hole in the bottom of them and pegged them into the wood. Okay, so they're neat little projects. It's a neat little project. You get a bird lover. You know, you can make chickadees seem to be popular. Chickadees, cardinals, whatever. These are like two little sparrows. Okay. So I could paint them up and make them look real. This is kind of semi-realistic, but it's a nice little piece. Okay, let me see what else we have over here. And again, I apologize because I was talking about knives and I guess it didn't take. But I am making the knives, guys. They're going to be on the website whenever I get them finished. You know, I'll have some knives on as soon as I can. Okay, when you see them on the website, I'll post new knives for sale now in the store or whatever, and you can find them there, because I know a lot of you are looking for knives, you know, or you're asking, a couple of you anyway, you're definitely wanting knives right away. I'm gonna try and get them to you as quick as I can, but again, we try not to rush anything. So let me see what else we got. Here we go. There's a little bear. All right, I'm just starting to paint him up. Just a cute little, fast little project here. Okay. And we'll have to do a couple little bears and stuff. I was actually just making one for my daughter because she really likes bears, so he's really rushed. But again, you can see how, you know, a little bit of paint, you know, or give him a little black nose. I can put eyes on him. I can clean him up a little bit more. I just kind of stained him a little bit with a wash of paint so I could see where I'm at. Sometimes it helps me to see what needs to be carved out a little better. And then I'll come back and I'll carve out where he has little anomalies or whatever that he needs worked on, and then I'll finish painting him. Okay, so that's a little bear. All right, nothing really super fancy. Pretty simple, actually. All right. And remember when we were working with the clay in the last video? Well, I want to show you a little something. I went in the house and I got him. Alright, now he's still a work in progress. I'm starting to paint him, but I started playing with the clay, like I said, and I was really messing around, and I said, wow, now I want to carve. One thing nice about this is Sculpey, it's called. Okay, there's a nice little carved frog there out of Sculpey. Now, one thing good about Sculpey is once you bake it, it bakes in the oven for about 15-20 minutes on 250, 275, and it's carvable, which is really, really neat. And then you can paint them up, and like I said, you can do a lot if you start playing with clay too. So I don't want you guys to kind of, I don't know, phase that out in your brain. I want you to really think of yourself as an artist. I mean, the reason I started this whole channel was I want to show people, if you're a wood carver, you're an artist. All right, being an artist, you can make whatever you want. It doesn't have to be just out of wood. Wood carving is a lot harder, I think, than sculpting. Once you learn to to carve, you can take something like this and it's so easy to do. Okay, but let me just give you a little, see right here, he's not done. I want to bring his mouth out a little bit more. I'm taking my V-tool again. Right, and I'm not worried about the paint I already have on because I can just see better now where he needs a little work. And I'm just gonna carve that mouth out a little more. You can sand this stuff, alright, once it's baked. So I'm just gonna clean up and make his mouth a little bit better. And then I'll go back and I'll paint it again after I take out the little pieces that I couldn't. Now he'll have a lot better line up underneath his mouth. Okay, and I'll go in and I'll paint, get all that off and make sure I like him. And there's another little frog for a frog collector or whatever. I'll paint his eyes yellow probably. He's only got a coat of green on him, a wash of green, so I can actually get an idea of what he's going to look like. But a nice neat little little project. A little carving, actually a sculpture. Alright? But like I said, don't underestimate clay. You can get some pretty good clay out there that's oven baked. There's fast dry clay. And if you can carve, believe me, once you learn to carve good, you'll really want to play with clay, because you can sculpt probably better than you can carve. Alright? It's a lot more forgiving than wood. Alright? Okay, so that's just a little something there. What else we have on the bench? Christmas time, a couple of Christmas ideas. Oh, here we go, here's another little. Like I say, don't underestimate clay. Give you a little idea here. Alright, this right here is Mr. Turtle. Alright, what I did with him, to give you an idea, is I actually made a carving. Alright, or at least the form, not fully carved, of a turtle. Wanted to see about what I wanted to do. Alright, and I formed the wood, kind of a little wooden blank. Let me show you what that would look like. This right here is one I'm going to start actually putting clay on it. I tried one clay, I'm taking it off, I'm going to try another. But this right here is a wooden blank. Alright, just shaped, alright, out of wood. That's it. Then what I did was I covered it with clay. Again, that's Sculpey. It's you can look up Sculpey, you can look up, it's a polymer clay. Alright, then I carved the Sculpey. Carved in here with my V tool. Okay, I formed it all over the wood. And I baked it right in the oven with the wood. Now, I don't recommend, you do anything I do, so I'm not saying, hey, go catch your house on fire or whatever, but I got a little oven I can put outside. Alright. Anyway, I put it in the oven. It seemed to be fine, because it's only 15-20 minutes if it's fairly thin. Alright, and it didn't bother the wood at all. It actually insulated the wood, and what it did was the clay hardened around the wood. And it was a project that I just now tried the past 2 weeks. And the results I got I thought were pretty neat. So I'm gonna do some more of those. I just think it's a neat little, it saved me a lot of carving, because the clay carves so nice, and I already had the shape. I just made myself a blank, and then I carved the face and I carved everything else. But once it was hard, I carved him. And now he's got one coat of wash on, so I can kind of get an idea of what I want to have him look like. And again, all I did, if I move him and take him out of the way, okay. So get creative with this stuff, And all I did was make a turtle. I didn't carve him yet. He's half carved, alright? Shaped him up. By the way, I shaped him with a sanding drum. Okay. You can see where I have some clay in the middle here. I was trying a different clay. But I just cut out a blank, drilled a hole for the neck. Actually, I got that idea from a project I saw online that Gene Messer did. A turtle caricature, which was a really neat project. You got to really check out Gene's videos. He does the flat plane style, all with just his knife, and they're really phenomenal videos. And he's such a nice guy. I recommend subscribing to his channel and get some knife experience from Gene. Absolutely. Okay, but if you're watching, hey Gene, kudos to you. Thanks for sharing all your talent. Right here, took your turtle idea. All right, we covered it with clay, and then baked the clay in the oven. When it came out, you can even, once it's soft, carve it and then put it in the oven. Okay, and once that was done, we came up with this. Like I said, So I think I'm going to make a lot more of those, and I'll paint eyes and stuff on him. And when he's finished, I'll show him to you guys, and you guys can tell me what you think. Maybe think of a name for him. I don't know. Got kind of a human face almost. It's kind of neat looking. I like him. Anyway, you can have fun, You don't just have to make wood spirits. Okay, guys? Let me see. Sometimes people ask for gnomes. I don't know if you can see him or not, but there's a gnome. Okay? If I zoom out, you get to see him. But, have fun with this stuff and really... Can you see that? See him? Okay. Just have a ball. Wood carve. play with everything, you know, figures, animals. Here we have 2 Santa projects. Look, don't worry about the paint jobs there. They're just fun little projects. What I did with those for Christmas, good little Christmas idea. This will be the last one I'll show you, and then we'll make something again. Was I just cut? Here's a very simple block. He's still square in the back. What I did was I drilled a hole in the top with a Forester bit. Okay, everybody know what those are? All right. I'll have to show you one if you don't. And then it's just perfect for a tea light holder. Okay. All the storms that are going around, this one's the same thing, right? It's got the hole in the top. You stick a tea light in the top, and they're just little blocks of basswood. This one I rounded on the top a little. Okay. I'll let you see if I can zoom in on them a little. I'm still messing with this camera, so you know, I don't know how good you can see them. I think I need better lighting. My videos seem to be kind of really when I view them on YouTube, they seem to be kind of blurry to me, but my eyes are blurry anyway. So that's all for now. I'll see you in the next vid, and we'll see what we can make. Thanks for watching, guys.